Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? GG is back for some more. I hope everyone's doing fantastic, doing well, and look at that, 3 people in, and 3 people hit that like button. Y'all's are amazing. Thank you so very much. I hope everybody's had themselves a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and a great week this week. Just a reminder, I probably won't have a video out for Monday, but I am looking forward to doing a live stream on Monday. I have Captain Caveman, well, my entire family's coming in for this weekend. We're going to do like a Thanksgiving weekend, so my folks, my sister, her kids. I'm not sure if my niece is coming or not, but if she does, she'll be bringing her 2 kids as well. So lots and lots of people coming this weekend. So my stream today might be a little bit short. I'm going to try to do at least an hour's worth here today, but I have a bunch of other things that I gotta get going here. Gotta get like stuffing made up and, you know, the usual last minute type of things. I want to mop the floor in the kitchen. I think that's the only thing left that I have to do for house cleaning. But I also got to put my green screen away and what's going on here? I'm seeing a black spot. There we go. All right. Green screen. Get back into place. Definitely, folks, let me know if we're having any more internet issues. I don't know what happened yesterday. My brother was like, I had no issues with the internet, so I don't think it was the ISP. I think it was YouTube had themselves a bit of a brain fart, but we'll go with it. A 97 Mustang with a big old 440. Dude, you'd have to move the motor mounts around. You'd have to, oh my god, I can only imagine every time you went and stepped on the gas, the engine torque would, you're like you didn't twist that frame up. Richard, I'm doing very well. Thank you so very much for asking. I hope you're doing well too. But folks, we got about 45 seconds left. Get your drinks, get your snacks, get your butts in the comfiest position so we can kick back, relax, unwind, and enjoy today's stream. Snipe, it's been forever, my man. Been absolutely ages. Don't know if you're keeping up with the chat there, but yeah, I've seen you've been playing Mr. Prepper quite a bit. That was actually one of my greatest series that was on YouTube. I enjoyed that game thoroughly, and I'm looking forward to the new DLC that's coming out. Of course, they're adding new stuff to the storyline and things like that for it, so we'll probably have to completely start that game all over again and play it with all the new content, so looking forward to it. But my man, yeah, you, me, Mr. P, Lean Dirt's around every once in a while too, Snipe, so yeah, you'll catch up with him. Usually he's here, but with him living over across the pond, he usually should be sleeping by about now. But hey, let's just kick back, relax, and get into the game, as the music says. All right, up to 63%, apply, resume. Now we're at 0.34% for fish. It's going to be a while before we get some fish in this game. Actually, I don't even think it's part and parcel of the updates that we're getting soon. But if I remember correctly, yes, this is 25 GTI. We're at 24.95, so we'll be able to unlock the teleporter and make life so much easier. You have no idea what I've been up to, folks. I've been going crazy. Yeah, we do. I'll reach out to you if I ever see you out on the Steam. Now, once again, yeah, same old. If I go live on Steam, basically meaning that, you know, if I say I'm online, I get 101 kids messaging me, come play Roblox, come on, play Minecraft with me. So that's the main reason why you guys never see me as being online when I'm streaming or playing video games, recording, all that type stuff. It is it gets pretty crazy. All right, so I went and put in a bunch more of these containers here just for extras. As I said, I was going to put down 5 of these tree barkers. Oh, come on. Jeez, it's just started. We're to pick on him. Fine now. Yeah, okay. For Christ's sakes. Yep, typical X. So my parents are picking up Captain Caveman. They were supposed to pick him up originally at 12 noon today, as soon as he was off school. Then of course. And then it got changed to 4 o'clock. Of course. Nothing new with her. Usual. Oh, come on. I can't type today. But yeah, now apparently, then it was supposed to be 4 o'clock, and now it's 5 o'clock, more like 5:15, 5:30. This is just bogus. Oh well. And anyway, the teleporter is now unlocked. Woohoo! Look at that! It is! Let's go see what we need to, what type of, materials we need for it. Well, that's not that bad at all. I was thinking it was going to be like 12 items, but only 6? Sweet. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. But yeah, no, I hope you're really enjoying that, Mr. Prepper. The developers are absolutely amazing people, man. I've gotten to know them really well. Yeah, lots of things, man. Ever since basically I left Twitch and Beam and all that, I've been working with a ton of developers and publishers fixing up their games. Worked with Toplets for about 2 years. I've worked with Mr. Prepper for over 8 months, the developing team there. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Hey, look at that. We got Streamlabs is finally awake and joining us for the 2nd time in a row. Isn't that crazy? Wow. But let's do this. Let's go see how these teleporters work. So, first thing I need is some super alloy, right? And that was... Nope. Alloy rods. Let's take 2 of you. And then there's... Osmium. Need 2 of you. Zeolite. I need 4 of you. Right? And there was something else that it needed. What was it? Aha, I need 6 pulsar quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so yesterday, I'm sitting out there. I was running around the mushroom place trying to find my death chest. Couldn't find it. So I went back and watched my video. Yes, I did die with a trophy in my inventory. When I died, it wasn't in my inventory when we respawned here, and I did pick up my death trophy. There was no Futura in it. Futura larvae, and there was no trophies, so that is 2 trophies we've lost now. However, just running around, I found these lore pins, this Fiorente, the Albin, and this Nere, just by running around yesterday adding stuff to my tier 2s. So we'll go ahead and... How big is this thing? I kind of think I want to put it over here if I can. Oh, this thing is massive. Uh-oh. Well, that's not how it works. Okay. Oh, we got another one. I think we got another pulsar coming in. All right, let's just go check it out. I am 99% sure this is a pulsar. It is loud. Nope, I was incorrect. It's not a pulsar. It's just a regular storm. Alright, well, we'll let that do its thing. Great game. Dev's been stellar. I'm on alpha for the Ranchers. New game should be out this month. Debating trying to start up publishing on YouTube again. Not live, though? Nah, gotcha. It's a lot of work. It's... the dedication, man, and right now YouTube growth is absolutely in the toilet. You're even getting penalized if you do not use shorts. So my unique views went from on average 10,000 unique views a month down to I'm under 2,500. YouTube can go fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned when it comes to shorts. So far, after speaking with ADD specialists, unfortunately Caveman has been diagnosed with ADD, and speaking with them, they are all saying the exact same thing. If they had the opportunity to, and apparently they have written Google, and they're like, get rid of shorts. It is only propagating the ADD, the inattention span. It is not worth having. But YouTube's gone all in. They put a lot of money into it, and so now they're just basically, anybody who's willing to bend over and take YouTube's rules, they will reward you for it. But for those who are like, no, I'm not going to propagate this crap, they penalize you. So yeah. Yeah, it's definitely fudded up now, man. With that Mustang, we got to change out the rear gears so we don't burn out the 7. Well, yeah, of course. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they were wound way too small for a big 7, a big 440 block. Could you imagine? Ooh, you'd be snapping axles and... I mean, I don't even think those things had posi track back then. Not sure if that was standard or not. But now, so what I want to do is... let's see. I have a teleporter. Let's go take a look and I'll show you folks what I've done so far. So over here, we now have 2, 4, 6, 8 tier 2 excavators pulling up iridium. Over on this side of things, this is where I found that weird tie-dye colored green and pink bug thing. It was over here. I came over here, I tried to put down this tier 2 ore extractor, and it wouldn't because there was a larvae like right there. So I picked it up, and that's what that Nere, N-E-R-E is. So we put those down. I put an additional T2 over here at the osmium. So we now have 2 on the osmium. I didn't do anything with the zeolite, I believe. Let's just go triple check that. You got the 9-inch underneath. Yeah, that should do it. That should have enough strength to be able to walk the wheels when you're doing burnouts. That's for sure. And something else I noticed is that there's water in here now, folks. There was no water in here when we first started, but there's water now. So yeah, I haven't done anything here at this point. I'm glad that we put that where we did, otherwise that would have been underwater. It's geared for the 10K motor. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's a lot of weight, man. That is a lot of weight. So that axle load will take it. And so, also, I want to show you the sand falls. Whee! Whee! So I removed, because the frames was getting pretty choppy over at the home base there, I decided that I'm going to turn this into our heat and pressure zone. So I brought over the heaters with you guys, I believe, and I also have the pressure machines here now as well, the drills. Let's go grab ourselves... What? I didn't even notice this before. What are you? Volnus. Alright, well, we'll take you. That's pretty cool that plants are just starting to pop up anywhere and everywhere. Big breath. Alright. And, yeah, let's go make our way over to the super alloy area. But yeah, folks, I was thinking about, maybe doing shorts as like, hey, letters to the devs and publishers about, basically giving their games a rating and that. And the more I think about it, the more I just feel like a bloody heel if I were to go out and do shorts. I just can't do it. Mind you, I am not doing this as a business, even though I kind of sort of should be because, being on disability doesn't pay very much. But at the same time, I can't give up my principles. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it. Can't give up my principles just in order to grow the channel. It's like, no. The people that find me and the people that hang out are amazing, awesome, loyal folks. Such a great community. I could care less for what, YouTube thinks and how I should run my own channel. Oh yeah, and they did just send me an email saying that the @GaminGargoyle is now mine for whatever they call this handle thing. So as you can see over here at the super alloys, we now have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 super alloy machines running now here. Can't wait till the update until we can figure out how to get this door open here. But I figured this was a good spot to add a lot of the miners to. So that will definitely help out big time when it comes down to making more machines and that later. Now we also have one more teleporter, and I want to take it over to here to the uranium because uranium takes forever to get to. The more you monetize, the better. But yeah, it's absurd. Shouldn't have to produce content you don't want to. Exactly, and it's their algorithm now for gaming channels is absolutely piss poor. They're going the way of Twitch. Do absolutely as little as they can. and anything that they do is all, you know, all about them. It's got nothing to do with the creators. It's about how can they make more money off those people who are working here. So I've gone ahead and I've added a couple more uraniums here. Now, is this going to fit in here? Fingers crossed this fits, folks. I don't know if it will or not. Alright, let's type in uranium. So basically all I do is this. I come over here, I grab all the uraniums that I can. Here, drop them off. Then rinse and repeat. Grab all the uraniums. And drop them off. Over here, grab you. Grab you. Grab you. You know what? Just take you. Over to here. Actually, hold on. Let's put you. And where are you? There we go. Now this is why I brought the trash compactor. I don't need any of this stuff. You can go bye-bye. Woo! Watch that step. It's a doozy. Take this. And... is that everything? It is everything. Ah, crew for a return mission. Dang it, I'm missing it. Oh. Yeah, no doubt. Everything's all taken care of. Yeah, you haven't been around, man. Krista and I, or my ex and I, we got divorced. Well, we're in the middle of a divorce. It's been almost 2 years. I had to kick her out. She just turned absolutely snotty and crabby about me being disabled and stuff. You know, she wanted that oil field money. She didn't care about my health. She just wanted more money, right? You gotta go back to work. You gotta go back to work. You need to go back to the oil field. And it's like, yeah. No. The doctors have told me that no, I am disabled. They're not going to give us any money from the government for my disability because you make over, you know, you make 6 digits a year. We don't need their assistance. No, I'm not paying for you. And then she just turned into an absolute witch, right? So, needless to say, I got rid of the baggage. She's no longer here, man. Unfortunately, she ended up taking Caveman with her, but we're in the middle of a custody battle over that, and yeah, my lawyer is like 99% sure we're going to get him. All right, so how do we use this thing? Got to step on it. Ah, here we go. Select your destination. Home. Oh, I like this. I like it. Oh, this is so nice. So nice indeed. Oh, I love it. Life is good with this. Okay, let's bring you over here. Thought we were going to need more zeolite, but I guessed wrong. Let's see. I want to put you. You're a weird plant. You can go in there. Am I on the dating market? You know, if something happens, I'm open to it, but at this time, I'm not going out looking for a relationship, to be honest. You know, if something happens, but you know, I'm not going to be the guy who's making any forward moves now. You know, ladies, you want to date me, you're going to have to be the ones who make the forward move. You know, not hitting on you. I'm not. Yeah, no, that's all good for asking, man. I did? Okay, I wasn't 100% sure if I reached out to you or not there. You were always a good sounding board, my man, so definitely. So yeah, no, that's what's going on with me lately. I just had an MRI done on the 12th of September. Got some really bad news that came out of that, but until I really know more about the diagnosis and that and how far it's progressed, I'm just going to hold off on that until, like I said, you know, I can give everybody the full scoop and skinny on what's going on there. In the counseling for AGG and all the fiberglass work was done by my cousin, and those comes from 86 Firebird. Nice! Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Actually, we'll do that right now. Let's go check it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a lot of fiberglass work. Look at that bumper. Looks like he put some new side rails on as well. There's definitely a rear window pack that's been put on there too. Is that a go-kart that's got a wooden frame on there? Ooh, I'd be worried about burning that up unless you're using it to crate it up to move it somewhere. Yeah, cool. Nice. Oh, and just got reached up by Bomba Man. Oh, I'm glad you're streaming the same time that I am, John, but thanks for letting me know. Interesting. Cool. We don't know yet there, Snipe. Even my general practitioner doctor, who was like, I don't know what to do with all this. You need to speak to your neurologist. And so I called my regular neurologist, and she's like, oh, you need to see a specialist neurologist. So I originally had an appointment set for November 25th with her, but they're like, hold on a second. They called me back, then they put me on hold. And then they came out and came back to me, and they're like, yeah, we have an expedited appointment for you November the 3rd with a specialist neurologist that happens to be in the same building as her. So she's going to come in with this other doctor, and they're going to go through what the diagnosis is and any other scannings and everything else that I'm going to have to do to go with it. So, yeah. It's potentially very serious, but at the same time, they've only scanned basically my neck and my jaw. My TMJ, which is temporomandibular joint. Yeah. Basically, I got some issues with my jaw. When I closed my mouth, my jaw was doing this weird click, click, click. So they built up a tooth on this side, so that way when I bite down now, it's re-correcting my jawline. And then, what was it, yesterday, Wednesday? I can't remember. Wednesday, I had to go in and they took a mold of my teeth so that way I can get a splint guard. It's an upper splint guard that I'm going to have to wear pretty much 24/7. The only time I got to take it out is when I eat and brush my teeth. Otherwise, they want me to keep it in there, and that'll help reset my jawline and hopefully get rid of it. It feels like I have a 9-volt battery that's stuck in the tube of my ear, and it's sending electricity up and out through my ear. So yeah. Thank you, Max. Yeah, no, it's nice to be able to sit up. With the fibro and chronic fatigue, it just hits out of nowhere. Some days I'm just, pretty much locked in bed. The only thing that, really gets me out would be, if I have to belly crawl around is my kiddo. If he needs something, I'll do that. But yeah. And that's the Ripper project. He's making it from a crotch rocket 250 zone. Never heard that. Never heard of that name before. Zhongchen? Never heard of that. Chinese four-wheeler. And a lawn tractor. Interesting. Welcome to being over 25. Yeah. But yeah, they found something in the MRI that's going on with my neck. So like if I look down, I get electricity that runs down my a little bit past my shoulder blades on the spine, and then it radiates through my neck, down through my arms, and between my pinky and the finger right beside the middle one. And it's really weird. It's a really weird feeling. So they did the MRI on my neck, and they did the MRI on the side of my face for they figured it was probably going to be MS lesions. Now they did find some issues with the white matter, but it hasn't demyelinated, I think is what they called, which is the regular MS. But apparently you can also get a type of MS that doesn't have demyelination, called myelocortical. But like my general doctor said, he's like, I have no idea about any of this. You got to go speak to the specialist, and the specialist will help you out. So, like, all right. Well, now that meteor storm is done, we got nothing in our inventories. Let's go send off some rockets. Now, which one? Does anybody know which one does iridium and which one does uranium? I'm not sure. Anyway, we got 40 rockets to blast off here today, so let's get started. Alright. Nope. This is iridium. I don't want to do the iridium first. I want to do iridium last. We'll do uranium first. I love that shortcut. Alright, put you there. Grab you. Yee! How you doing, Max? Now, I couldn't remember if you were West Coast or East Coast. If you're East Coast, man, I hope that the hurricanes didn't get you. There was a lot of damage done over there in them there maritime areas with those hurricanes. Hope you and the fam safe. For all those who are wondering, Maniac Max is also a content creator as well. He does a lot of good stuff. Last I saw you were playing was Icarus, and then you moved over to, I believe it was Railguard or Railgrad, something like that. Never planned on making it past 30. Okay. Well, apparently with all, like, with what's going on and all that, I have a high risk of, like, stroke, dementia, a whole bunch of other things. But, yeah. So the neurologist, specialist neurologist, when they called back just to confirm that I had the appointment on November the 3rd, they were like, do you smoke by chance? I'm like, yeah, I smoke, anywhere between, 3 to 6 cigarettes a day, just all depending on the, if it's a weekend or not. And he's like, stop. Just stop. Right now, bud, just stop. We do not want anything to progress any farther. I'm like, okay. He's like, just stop. Period. You're done. Don't. Oh, okay. Nighting, how are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Man, getting a good show up today. So thanks for everybody for being here. Thanks for hitting that like button. It does feed the algorithm gods, especially they penalize you for refusing to do shorts. Like, come on. Seriously? These shorts, I mean, it's supposed to be an added value, not a punishment to content creators who don't believe in propagating the ADD pandemic that this world is going through, you know what I mean? I'm glad to hear that you're doing well as well. I'm excited, folks. I get my Captain Caveman for the weekend. Gonna have all my family here. I'm really hoping Caveman loves his gift. I'll let you guys know on Monday what it was, because just in case he watches the stream tonight, I don't want him finding out what it is early. We're going to do his gift after lunch tomorrow, so he's got all afternoon in that to play all afternoon to play with his gift. Wait. It's going to be a big weekend with a lot of people here. There's going to be at least 11 people here this weekend, so. Any chance can you help you out? Yeah, you betcha, Max. You betcha. What you need? If I can, I'll definitely do my best. We have a great community here. If I don't have an answer for you, maybe somebody else in the chat could. Thank you, Max. You betcha, my man. Enjoy. Fabric. Okay, so I haven't gotten that far with fabric yet. The only fabric that I've gotten is from the chests. That's about it. So yeah, I believe I found fabric in like these empty ships and bunkers and stuff. I believe that's where I found most of my fabric. I'm guessing though that there's silkworms in game, so I'm guessing that there's something in there. What planet? This planet. Spider Rat, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I found some in, like, this shipwreck over here. There's another ship over here. I'm pretty sure that's where I found the majority of all my fabrics, was inside the chests, inside, like, those weird bunkers or these fallen spacecrafts. I hear you. Chest and ships is the only place you've seen them so far, bud? Yeah. Yep. That's what I thought. Tis what I thought. Now, I'm kind of waiting in between these rockets because they've been magnetically getting stuck together and doing some weird acrobatic stuff around here. Alright, let's go grab some more. Whee! Oh, what planet am I on? So far, there's only one planet. So I'm on the restarting planet. I'm not on the development build. I'm on the public build. This is one game that I'm playing for me and the community. I'm not being paid to play it or anything along those lines. I'm not doing any of the development process or debugging for any of the developers on this. I'm trying to move away from that, folks. With the brain fog and the muscle spasm and everything else getting so much worse over the last year, I've decided that see how they kind of get magnetically attracted to each other here? And then they go weird flight zones and stuff, so. See, watch. They'll go off sideways, and they'll bang into things. It's really weird. They have an attraction, apparently. So that's why I've been kind of spacing out the launches. Oh, what landing site? I'm not that far away from the original landing site. Here, let me blast off the last couple of these rockets and I'll show you. I'll show you where the starting place is and where I am in comparison. Should be the last one, right? Yeah. Alright, perfect. Alright. Alright, so you originally started off in this, like, bottom of this lake area. I'll show you where you start off. If I remember correctly, it should be somewhere about, yeah. Ah, right over here. So this is the original pod that I landed on this planet from. I think it can move around in this area somewhere around here for starting, but this is where I started. And so that means the very first wreck that I went to is up this hill just over here. Now, I did watch one of my buddies, Deuce MS, play, and he was saying that, careful, there's, you know, the water in that, careful where you build. And so I just automatically started building, oh, come on. I just started building outside and up higher. I kind of went with a spaceship theme, so that's why you don't see any scaffolding or anything else. It's kind of like the ship just came up and docked here type deal. But yeah, so that is the design of what we got going on for now. So let's see, we got 1, 2... Oh wow, we've already blasted off 20 rockets so far. Sweet! Alright, let's go blast off another 20. You started at Grand Rift. Grand Rift. Is that... Oh, okay, I've been called... The Rift? I think I called it the Canyon. I don't know the exact name of the areas that are around here. But if you start at the Canyon, that is about over this giant plateau of rock over here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Or if I'm thinking of the same place. And heck with it, we'll just get these things going right away. Get as many up there as we can. If you press F4, you will fly? Huh. Well, I can fly now. I have the tier 3 jetpack. I think I'm getting pretty close to end game, which is what I wanted to do before the next update comes out. I wanted to get as much stuff as we possibly could going on. Yeah, I wanted to get as much done as we could before the next update comes out, so that way I could show off the newest content and continue further into the game with everyone. Jeremy! I'm sorry if I didn't catch you earlier when you first popped in, but hey, how you doing, my man? I hope you're enjoying today's weather. As soon as I'm done streaming, yeah, like I said, I gotta go mop the kitchen floor. Everything else is all done. The bathroom's all clean, vacuumed, mopped. I just didn't get to the kitchen floor yet. I'm pretty sure I caught Spiderette. Pretty sure I did. Yes, I did, because she was saying, thank God it's Friday, and I was like, yeah, I totally agree with you. It's Friday, I get to see my Captain Caveman. It'll be almost a month since I last got to see the guy. So, I'm super stoked. I am so excited. And we're also celebrating his birthday weekend while we're doing a Thanksgiving weekend with my folks and fam. So, my brother and my sister will be here. Unfortunately, oh, we're about to die. We're about to die. Oh, he dead. Let's remedy that, shall we? I need you. Oh, thank you. We died. Did I not have any? Nope, I didn't have anything in my inventory. Sweet. Haha. No death chest because, well, I didn't have anything in it. In my inventory. Sweet. I did? Okay, cool. Come on. There we go. So yeah, Jeremy doesn't live that far away from me. He's only like a 35-minute drive from my house. And the guy is so lucky. He has like the best ice cream shop in all of Alberta. Like just minutes away from his house, I believe. McKay's ice cream shop. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much that when I was a kid, 12 years old, I would bike ride from here all the way down there just to get an ice cream cone. Me and my buddy would do it. Now this was before cell phones, and we had to bike ride on highway to get ourselves there. I wouldn't recommend it today, and there's no way in hell I would let Captain Caveman do it. When we were doing this, there was like maybe 5 or 6 cars that you would have on the road on our entire trip there. Now, you won't even get... It's just basically congested traffic all the way there, so it's like, no. Captain Kiddo, sorry. Just too much risk of rocks getting thrown at you from cars going by, and too much risk of death. Instead, I shall drive him down there to go get ice cream. Alright, I think this is it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is it. Let's do it. Let's launch the last 5. Woohoo! That rocket, you guys see that rocket just right into the ground? Love it. Love it. Gotta get the cover rails on, put the heat tape on the main water line for the house. Are you still having some issues there? Oh man, that sucks. I thought you redid the plumbing already. Dude, did you use PEX or did you use copper? I'm not gonna lie. This new insulated flex hose, that stuff is awesome. I think I'll be changing out, if I were to be able to build my own small little home, I would definitely be going with that insulated hot water. I can't remember what the heck they call it now. Insulated hot water something. I can't remember. It's not PEX, but it's extremely flexible. It's about almost 1.5 inches round, with like a good decent amount of insulation on it, and it's very flexible, extremely flexible, even though it's got the metal windings wrapped around it on the inside. No, Leadbetter, bud. Leadbetter. No, Blah and I, we hack all the time. No, I love Blah. Blah's amazing. If I could, I would buy that man a computer. Quite honestly. Such a good guy. Love Blah. No, it was Leadbetter. I just had enough of his lies and bullshit. It's just like, forget it, man. You're a chronic liar. I can't... No. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about 95% of the time. Just get out of my face. He opens up his mouth, you can guarantee it was 95% a lie. Just cannot stand that guy. I just got so sick and tired of calling him out all the time, going, you're full of shit, man. No, that's a lie because of this, this, and this. I mean, common sense dictates that you're wrong. Oh, all good. How can you get food? Okay, so inside some of those chests and everything for early game, you can find these space food packs. Now, when it comes down to food, I usually wait, like as you saw, I died because I didn't have any food in me. I usually wait until I am just barely down here, and then I'll eat one, see that it goes to here, and I'm like, I'll wait until that goes down about half, then I'll eat another one. But yeah, at the very beginning, before you can get your tier 1 food makers, these guys, I'm only on tier 1 yet, I haven't reached tier 2. But before you can get these up and running, food is scarce. You have to do a lot of exploration in order to find your food. Money is tight at the moment. When I do redo it, I'm drilling a hole in the floor. I'm going to run the water line up the wall and into the house. Less chance of freezing. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not sure what we use here in Canada for exterior lines, but yeah, we do have some good stuffs up here. I mean, 9 times out of 10 we're freezing our asses off, right? Oh, this uses 276 energy. Ay caramba. All right, let's do one more. And oops. Osmium. I need 2 of you. Oh man, my brain today's not working. I need 6 pulsars. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right. I want to put one at the sand falls and one at the waterfalls. No worries, Knighting. Keep on asking. If I can answer it, I definitely will. If not, one of my community members more than likely would be able to. Yeah, it's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity. How can I put my eggplants in the thingy grower? Don't think. Okay, so you gotta wait until you have the tier 1 food growers like I just showed you before you're able to put seeds into it. That's the only machine. There's a tier 1 and a tier 2. Those are the only 2 machines you can put seeds into. So yeah, just give me a second and I'll just go ahead and put one of these guys here. Quick bounce in the screen game. Alright, so we'll call this Sand Falls. And we'll go back to the home. I love this. Woohoo! So what you do, let's see, I can grab some food here. I'll just grab 1, 2, 3, 4. If you click at the base, you can see that there's a seed here, right? So right now, I pulled it out, and then I put it back in, and you'll see that it's now at, well, it says 30%. This is at 31. Normally it would start off at 0 the first time you put a seed in, and then go work its way up, but because I just picked it, it gives it to you as a 30, as a bit of a bonus. But these do take way longer than you want them to. Oh, I just grabbed a squash. And I think my squash is full. Yep, my squash is full. We'll just eat that. Put the mushrooms over hither. And then let's go to the waterfall, food. And we'll bring one with us just in case. Won't let you put it in though. You should be able to. Try grabbing and dragging it in. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, but it's got to be a seed. You can't put in the eggplant itself. You have to put in the eggplant seed. If it's not working, save your game, exit to main menu, close the game, verify your files in Steam if you know how to do that, and then come back into game, load your game, and try again. That should fix any issues if you have like a conflict in the programming that's preventing the machine from working. When you put it down, you have enough power in that too? Like you're not out of power? Because I don't know if that would make a difference or not. Oop. Whee! Oh, I love it. I love flying with no hands. Love figuring that little glitch out. Hot chocolate. Does the body good. And I do have some sweet tea. Dr. Pepper, not a sponsor, but should be. Oh, it's all good. No need to apologize. I mean, we all gotta learn, right? You didn't listen? The chat was broken? Oh. All good. Let's see. Okay, YouTube says I'm doing good. Alright, basically, if you have power to your station, it should go in. So that's the first thing to check. If you have no power, that might be your issue. Throw up a couple more solar panels or whatever you need to in order to get the power. Then, if it's still not accepting the seed all by itself, go ahead and I would recommend saving your game, exiting out completely shut the game down, go into Steam and verify the sile. Oh, so you don't have okay, so if it'll take the Lerma seed, that is not a food machine. What you have, that's not the food. That's either a grass spreader or a what's the word I'm looking for? It's either a grass spreader or a flower spreader. 1 second here, I'll show you. Let me just get this taken care of. Waterfalls. Alright, so go to home. Oh, no worries. No worries, my man. No worries. So this is what the tier 1 food machines look like. And I do not have any built at the moment. But this is right here. This is the grass spreader. This is the only one that takes the lermas. If you have one of the flower spreaders, you can put a lerma in there, but it really doesn't give you much oxygen out of it. It's easy to make the mistake, though. I could totally understand, you know, being a first-time player, how that could happen. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like Spanky says. Yeah, you're not dumb. It's just, it's something easily mistaken. Burning people at stake. Sponsored Bridgeford Charcoal. That is a Carlin reference. Yep. You got the green one. One of these? Oh, these are veggie tubes. Okay, yeah, this is just to generate oxygen. So that's what those do. They just produce oxygen. As you can see, it says oxygen 13 per second at energy levels of 7.25 per second. So yeah, these are just to produce oxygen. That's all it is. Yeah, so no worries. Not a problem at all. I could see how that would be confusing. Definitely, because you're like, veggies. Oh, why can't I put my veggies in there? Definitely, totally understandable. No, you are not alone in that aspect. I bet you there's a couple other people who have made that mistake too. So, yeah, no, not an issue. All right, okay. All right, so we can take 2, 5. So that means I can take 4 rows of that. Look at all this beautiful uranium laying around. So yeah, now we just gotta jump up and grab a car. Yeah, you betcha. No worries there, Reap. Hopefully the drive shaft is loose and free, so you can go ahead and get that done without having to curse and swear at it too much. Alright, so we need 4 of these. 4 rows. Oh yeah, because of that. Okay, good. Yeah, that was the weirdest thing. Yeah, like I said, I was just putting down this machine here, and there was that ugly looking larvae, and I was like, alright, I'll take it. But larvae has a bit of an issue on popping up in this sulfur field. But boy, I found a bunch of them down by the waterfalls when I was, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, these pink butterflies, they give you 800% per. I'm just gonna fly around when I was looking for the death chest. I was gonna fly around and I ended up getting, yeah, veg is short for vegetation, yeah. Where can I get the food grower? I believe it is an unlockable. And this is why you always have 2 entrances to your base. Whew. If you get a rock that blocks you, you can still get in. So I've already unlocked it right there. Okay, let's go over here. Right here. So when you reach energy, or you got to increase your oxygen in your planet in order to unlock the food grower tier 1. I'm not sure what limit it is, but that's how you get it, is by increasing your oxygen levels, and it'll slowly unlock as you reach there. Like for example here, in order for me to unlock my tier 3 spreader, I need to bring up my GTI, the terraformation index, to 49.5 thousand TI, GTI. And then for the pulsar quartz to be able to make those, I need to get to 175. And for the energy cell, 360 GTI. So yeah, that is how you work it. So we only have 96,000 or 96 kilowatts available. Love that. Love it. Love how we can see where those meteors are crashing. I don't like the fact that it's all ballooned out here. Like, I don't understand why their graphics are so bad over here now. Looked better before. Anyway. So we now have 30 asteroids and 30 magnetic field projection rockets working. Sweet. Let's drop these off. Knight, one of the things that you definitely don't want to have happen is if you have one of these trophies in your inventory, don't die because you can lose them. I've lost 2 trophies now. Because when you die, you get transported back to a respawn point and some of your inventory falls out, which is supposed to be in a chest when you go back to your death point. However, I have yet to have a trophy respawn in those death chests, and there's no way of getting those trophies back, so yeah. Oh, definitely Snipe. Definitely not Blah. Nope. Blah is awesome. Yeah, no, it was Ledbetter. I still, chat with Johnny, and every once in a blue moon, I'll talk to Mindscape. Actually, I think it was around Christmas last year's last time I talked to Scapers. He tried coming back to do some streams, and then he's just so infrequent that he doesn't have a schedule, so I never have the opportunity to catch up with him. As you can see, between last episode and this episode, I've added a few more algae machines and a few more water machines. The reason being for that is because over here I was noticing something. Right here, it said a beehive. And there was something else. It was like there's a beehive and then yes, a silk generator. So I'm guessing the silk generator is something that makes silk for you, which you can then turn into fabric. I'm guessing because they're so close together. I'm guessing that's how that works. Now it says here, I cannot unlock Chevron, Amiel, Laix, these type of butterflies, so I really don't know what's going on there. If I click on this machine here, in order to make these, you need the common larva, mutagen, and fertilizer. But I want to get some bees, so I need to take the uncommons. 1, 2, 3. And we have extras of these, so we'll take you. And I was told in my comments to recycle them to gather resources. Is like, okay, so we'll do that. I'll put you in there. Well, I'll be danged. They're right. We can get the larva, a mutagen, and a fertilizer back out of those. Sweet. Thank you for the tips. Since the limit of seeds, as soon as you get a higher tier vegetation spreaders, flower spreaders, tree spreaders, food grower, put the seeds in the higher tier. Yeah, I could totally understand that. So as soon as we get a tree spreader unlocked, I'll go in to my flower spreaders here, and I will take out the golden seeds and then turn those into trees to put into the tree spreaders, so that way we can get even higher amounts of oxygen going into the world to increase your O2 levels as quickly as possible. So 'tis my plan. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's see, we got 3 rares. Okay. Pick up next one. Here you go. The rare larvae here. You, and you in there. Research. Start the sequence. You, and you. Research. Start the sequencing. And last but not least, you. How are the kids doing? How are the kids? Haven't heard them running around squealing with glee in a while. You probably catch Johnny the most. Nice. In the end, most of the Lerma seeds will go into seed rockets. Right, and what did they do? Was that an oxygen, or was that a plant increase? Let's go find out. Ooh. Look at all this radioactive green glowing stuff everywhere. Okay, so here we go. So this will give us plant multiplier of 1,000. So Lerma seeds, cool, and tree bark. I'm glad that we went crazy on the tree bark. Oh, oops, what's the other one? Man, more tree bark here. So bacteria, mutagen, more tree bark. This will do oxygen multipliers. Cool. Whee! Alright, so let's just take a wee bit of a look over here and see how many rockets can we build right now. Ugh, 2, 10, 22. Build rockets takes 1, so we could build 22. I need 40 of them, so let's go over to our Iridium mine and do that. Yeah, your kid, Snipes. Your kids. Fill it. Here, and drop you off. Yeah, kiddo. My kiddo's doing really good in his math and reading. Like, I mean, awesome. I'm so proud. Huh. Yeah, reading to him for all those years and helping him sound out words and everything, you know. He's reaping the benefits now at his school. He's doing so good at it. He's amazing at math. He's really caught the hang of how to take shortcuts. The only problem is that he's blown by his teachers on how he does the shortcuts. So I've had to explain a couple times on how he comes up with the answers so fast. So yeah, I taught him how to think. One teacher did not like the way I was talking to him. Don't talk to me like that. Like, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to drop my IQ in order to speak with you. Can I please talk to somebody with an IQ over 100? It's obvious why you're a teacher. You're just here to babysit. Got it. You're not here to teach. You're just here to babysit. She didn't like that at all. I ended up having to talk to her boss, and I was like, yo, dude, no, don't ever put that lady on the phone with a parent again. You know, like, come on, you know. Explain the situation and everything else. He's like, he's like, oh, you watch that Tech Math channel on YouTube, don't you? I'm like, no, I have an IQ of over 130, so sorry. I was doing derivatives in my head in junior high, blowing my teachers out of the water. They couldn't understand how I was doing all this math in my head when you should be using a calculator or at least an abacus. It's like, no, it's easy. Math is simple. Math is extremely simple. You just have to know how numbers work. I will say this, I'm very happy that my parents, the schools wanted to have me skip grades so I would have been more challenged. So in grade 1, they wanted me to bounce up to grade 6, and my dad did that, right? So my dad graduated high school when he was 12 years old, and he said it was just, from a social standpoint, no, it's just not worth it. So they just kept me in my regular grades, and basically I was a bit of a problem child for teachers because I knew more than they did. Body of Einstein, the brain of Arnold. What the flock is this crap? No. I am now stuck in here. This has got to stop. Miju Games, you've got to fix this. You need to put a despawn, an auto despawn within 3 meters of all door entrances and exits. If a rock falls into this area, it should automatically despawn. It should increase its timer for despawn to instantaneous. Just saying. Dishes, lonely, catching some. Mine are good. Eldest turns 18 in 4 months, and about 2 years go outside. Dad's the worst. That's normal. Exactly. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't realize you had a girlfriend. So, wow. Because, yeah, you and Trixie split, I believe, if I remember correctly. I haven't spoken with Red Eye in years. Yeah, but there is no... I mean, if I had a teleporter in here, it'd be fine. But I'm so close to home, I didn't want to put a teleporter in here, you know what I mean? Like, come on, devs. Come on, this is common sense. You do not block. I mean, we're going to die in here. Quite honestly, we're going to die. I will run out of food or water before I get the opportunity to exit. 4 years? Dude, that's amazing. Oh, hold on, folks. I got to blow me schnauzer. Hold on. Oh, man, I got to go through everything. Okay, I got to turn off the camera. Got to mute the mic. Problem is, bud, is I don't have the materials to create a door. I only have beans in my system, man. That's it. And I think you need like, what do you need for a door? Door. I need iron, titanium, silicone. And yeah, I don't even have an iron in here, so. Aha, there we go. Yay! Woohoo! I'm free! But yeah, no, it's game design 101. You know, you never block an entrance or exit, never. You never have your gamers staring at two spots on the screen at the same time, because that makes you liable for stigmatisms. I mean, yes, it's stuff that, you know, is not too common. But at the same time, if you think about it, it's common sense. 4 years. Nice, man. That's awesome. I hope you two are enjoying it. You still down in the New Mexico area, making the left turns in Albuquerque? Or have you moved yourself to wetter climates? Because yeah, New Mexico, man, that's pretty dry. Pretty dry. Whee. And spit that out. You in there. Take you in here. Mix some new rods. And you, Walter. What's good for uranium? Uranium mine? Or what is uranium good for? Is that what you mean? Uranium is basically one of the main things that you'll need for creating nuclear reactors to get that power going on. Breaking Bad. You know what? That's a television show I never watched. The reason being is because they probably don't have the proper processes, and with my brain, I mean, I took chemistry in high school, and I can still do stoichiometry today in my brain. It's easy. I can balance chemical equations still to this day. If I really, really wanted to, I could probably even figure out with stoichiometry equations on how to like take something from, say you have something in solution, like, oh, for example, let's say gold. Let's go with gold. So you use nitric acid, hydrochloric acid, you mix it together with gold, you purify it out, and then you solidify the gold, you bring it back to a solid, pulling it out of the solution by using sodium metabisulfates, and then the liquid that you have left over will have other platinum group metals like palladium, platinum, rhodium. I'm not sure what rhodium would get pulled out with. It'd probably be something like a grain ethanol or something like that, but I could do the balancing of the equations to this day. Can you make the adult candy? Funny that you mentioned that. I'm actually a card-carrying member medical. I've been on the medical since before it was legalized here in Canada. And yes, I've made that stuff in the past, but I do find that the concentrates are the way to go for me. I much prefer the full complex CBD oils over anything. Just because of my disability, it really works. It took a while for it to become have efficacy, be effective, but it does work for me, you know. And it's not anecdotal, as my doctors were like, wow, this is... my doctors ended up giving me serotonin syndrome by trying to get my heart rate and blood pressure down. So they literally poisoned me with chemical synthetics. Oh, hold on, where's my cam? Ta-da! Hello, I'm back. But yeah. Walter White? No! Okay, when I went to school, I didn't learn for the tests. I learned for life, if that's the best way to put it. And it didn't come easy, don't get me wrong. You know, having a higher IQ doesn't mean that learning things is easier. It just means that I'm able to make connections with things faster than I'd say at least 45% of the population. That's all it is. But yeah, no, I would never create, you know, stuff like that, but I would poke holes in the the TV series, like, oh, I'm going to take this and mix it with this, and I'll be going, are you bloody crazy? That's going to explode. Or, you know, or like, that does nothing because your byproduct is going to be X and X. Yeah, that type of stuff. You're still in New Mexico? Not in the ABQ? Okay. Oh, you're back at the hometown. Oh, you're taking over the family business. Nice. So everything went well at the house sale and all that? You got her all fixed up and everything went real good? I hope. Alright, so I think that should be... I think we should be moving on now to the Iridium Bombs here. Or, meteorites bombs. Crater's a crater. It is coming from the sky. It is a bomb if it comes from the sky. If it's on the ground, it's a charge or an explosive. It is not a bomb if it's in a bag. Quite technically, it's not a pipe bomb either. It's an explosive or a charge. I think these are still green. Really? Man, these meteor showers take forever. Meth? No. I've never made anything illegal, man. Never made anything illegal. Never would. It's not my bag. Not my bag at all. I'm more about doing things for the good of humanity. You know, like, so if somebody needs to make like biofuel and stuff like that, I can give you all the steps on how to do that. Yeah, the adult candy. Yeah. CBDs. THC gummies. Yeah, no, I've never done anything like that. No, things like that mess with your brain chemicals so much that I would never want to provide that service to the world. Reason being for that is because it messes with your axons in your brain and the neural stuff. Like, I mean, you might as well give yourself cranial cancer at that point in time by doing any of the harder things like cocaine, heroin, all that type of stuff. Yeah, just stay away from it, guys. I mean, even morphine, when I get kidney stones, I'd rather not take morphine just because of the what it does with the synapses in the brains. I like my brain being unaffected, you know what I mean? I have enough problems with brain fog now that the fibro and that's gotten real bad. Yeah, but no, adult candy, no, that's not adult candy. That's poison. No, not for me. But yeah, no, like CBDs and that. Yeah, I've made CBDs. At one point in time, I actually had a license to grow like 120 plants or whatever it was. But living in the city where I do, I have two elementary schools that are not that far away. So I'd rather not. I'd rather just purchase the flour and then make it down into an oil, and that was sunflower oil. But in this day and age now, now that it's legal here in Canada, yeah, I agree with Sweet. It is insane that it is, especially now that they're finding that the CBD, CBG, CBH in combination can help prevent the progress of Alzheimer's and other brain disorders and that as well. It's supposedly great for depression. I've never been depressed, so I couldn't honestly tell you whether or not that's true. Yeah, that's one thing the doctors are like, yeah, for, you know, all your conditions and everything else, you're not a depressive type person. Like, nah, I mean, you get up with it. Yeah, cataracts and that, believe it or not, THC is really good for the cataracts. Not so much the CBDs, but CBG is good for the cataracts. So that's why I prefer, like when I do CBD oils, I prefer to make it as a complex. So there's like, you know, between 4 to 7% THC in there in comparison to the 35% CBD. And then you concentrate that down so it becomes higher, yada, yada, yada. Tastes like shit, but it gets the job done. Now, once again, it takes a while for the I can't even hear. Tongue not working the last couple of days. It takes a while for it to work. You gotta use it consistently for, you know, 2 to 3 weeks as a minimum in order for it to saturate into the system, so when you start taking the doses afterwards, you receive that medical benefit. Once again, I am not a doctor. Speak with your doctor on any of this. I can only give you what's, you know, been proven in papers especially from Iran. Like, Iran has got an amazing CBD trials in that. Came back just in time to talk about does CBD drug you? No. CBD itself will not affect your perceptions. However, it will relax you. It's not CBD that gives you the high. I believe that's correct, Sweet. It is it's the tetrahydrocannabinol, the THC. That is what gives you that euphoria, elation feeling, that buzz overall. Not the CBD. CBD just does more. It's more of a muscle combination on the receptors, so it's more relaxing. It brings down the muscle tensions that you might have if you have problems with spasicities, spasms, twitchings, that type of stuff. Exactly. No, CBD does not make you high. You can go out and smoke an entire field of hemp, and you'll get a headache just because you're lacking oxygen, but you will not be high. Something else that a lot of people do not understand is that, yeah, you can go out there and you can get the highest potent skunk stuff out there in the world. You can eat that entire bag, that entire flower, and you won't get high because you need to burn the THC to decarboxylize it into THC-A alpha, and that is what makes you high. So unless there's heat provided to the actual psychoactive substance, the THC in the plant, you ain't gonna get high. Like, where, remember Cheech and Chong, like, oh man, my dog ate that entire bag and, he was walking weird for a week. It's bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. You got to decarboxylize it in order for you to get high on it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay. But misnomers, and the problem is that, the government sees this stuff and they're like, oh my god, can't have it in the house. What if a baby eats it? And it's like, are you an idiot? Oh, right. You learned for your test. You didn't learn for life. Gotcha. So much of that goes on to this day and age. Considered a gateway drug is because it's illegal. The reasoning is, well, if I've already broken the law, I might as well try crack. Well, okay, so if it is left into the hands of the black market, they do not ID. And it is proven that anything that has any type of psychotropic value to it can increase the risks of any psychiatric breaks. Like, for example, say you are disposed to being bipolar or dissociative disorders or anything along those types of lines. If you take any type of psychoactive when you're under the age, and I totally am an advocate for all psychotropics should not be legal until you reach the age of 24. Reason being is that by then you're in your adult body, you are not making any new neural pathways that can be affected by psychotropic effects. So, I will never, ever be an advocate for anybody taking any type of psychotropics until they're about the age of 24. Yeah, well, hindsight should have done a loan to pay off the ex and kept it for a rental. Dude, never thought of that. Man, hindsight's like 2020, isn't it? That would have been great. Give yourself a little bit of extra monthly income. I mean, especially now when you're running a business. Hey, we got bees. Look at this. We got bees. Bee larva. Bee larva. Bzz, 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 bzz. We got bees. All right, so let's put their bees in here. And so we have, we got 2 Lorpins. All right, so we got Lorpin, Fioriente, Albin, Futura. Like I said, look at that. Insect multiplier, 800%. So yeah, I kind of just, well, I just floated around for hours, basically. Fencia, Penga, and Nere. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 species of butterflies so far. I don't know how many there are in game. We'll have to figure that one out. Alright, let's take another drinky poo. Gulp. Alright, I know what I needed. I needed some of these because I was getting low. I don't need any more oxygen capsules. I just want the methane. Beans. The more you toot, Or the more you eat, the more you toot. The fruit, magical fruit? Whatever, I screwed that one up. Here we go. Methane, that one's full. Ta-da! Woohoo! Only one more methane and we got full. So, take a look over here. I have a full stack of mutagen. Another full stack of mutagen. Full stack of bacteria. And another full stack of bacteria. So, sweet. You're doing good. Alright, come on. No, no, no. Don't do that. I want you. I want you. I want to put you in there. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's grab one more. Two more. Grab two of you. Let's go grab some more uncommons. Now, I want a couple of silkworms. Wait. One thing is CBD affect your lungs. Anything that you smoke, anything that's hydrocarbons that you're putting into your lungs, that includes vaping. That's a hydrocarbon. You are burning off the oil concentrates, the glycerin that's in here turns into a hydrocarbon in your lungs. Anything that produces a fog or smoke, you can pretty much count on being a hydrocarbon. Anything you bring into your lungs will... so when you bring it in, it'll go through your bronchioles, through your aeoli, in your lungs, and it will create a stoppage. It'll create a coating on it. Anything like that. Anything going into your lungs is not a good thing. I advocate for using concentrates like gummies, oils, chocolate bars, those type of things, because ingesting will not harm you. It'll give you a subtler effect for a longer period of time than is if you inhale it. Inhaling it's like mainlining, just sticking the needle in and instantaneously getting that dose of whatever it is. However, there's so many negative effects from it. Don't, it doesn't matter if you inhale or not. It's not good. Don't do it. I've completely quit smoking now. Actually, I lied. I did bum a smoke off my brother this morning, but previous to that, I've been, a 3 to 6 cigarette smoker a day type of thing. But yep, after speaking with the specialist there, he's like, yeah, stop. Just stop. It'll progress, what's going on with you even faster. Not worth it. All right. Yeah, I would recommend, brownies and stuff like that, but do your homework first. Understand exactly what you're doing so you understand that, I taught classes on it actually before it became legal here because I was medical and I'd been doing it for some time. One of the medicinal clinics had asked for me to come in and teach people how to make it. So I used butter in a slow cooker. You put it in there for X amount of hours. You then use that butter to make your brownies, or I dissolved some in olive oils and that, so you could have like an olive oil salad dressing and stuff like that. They're toxic in any which way you look at it, Jack. But blackjack, I'm good at card counting, so blackjack, not so much toxic as it is a exercise in brain function. That's how I would look at that one. Let's see here. Should we make some more rock? Okay, we are finally getting iridium. Nice. All right, so iridium is now littering the ground. Perfect. So that's good. So after stream, I'll probably go through and pick up a whole bunch of stuff after I have finished up doing the last little bit of the house chores and that, because I can easily just, shut down my computer and that when everybody gets here. Let's see, Iridium rods. I need 40 of these, so I need 6 more rods. So let's go see what we got in the iridiums. Well, I'm still using the vape. So I've been doing both for a while now, right? Which is actually probably not one of the smartest things. Because now you're putting the toxic cigarette smoke, now you're putting a layer of hydrocarbon on top of that, so it's probably not the safest thing to do. I would say that, if you're going to do one or the other, do one or the other. Don't combine the both. Just because of the way the lungs fill up. Not good. And there's a couple types, right? So you got the cloud chuffers, like that I have. I have a cloud machine, and that's probably got to be the worst for clogging your lungs. Gives you more of a wet cough than a dry cough. Boost you. Thank you. Put you in here. Hey, why did you not... Oh, control, not shift. Alright, so we got the 6 more that we need. Let's get out of here before we get locked in. Yep, there are that are out there. Once again, though, if you wish to go do any of those type of things, speak with your doctor first, just in case. They can check your blood and vitals and everything else and go, no, don't even bother. You know, you have, you know, too many issues with such and such, you know, type of thing. You know, you could have a cystic fibrosis in your lungs and stuff. And so doing vaping would be worse than even smoking, you know, those. So, yeah. Always speak with your doctor before you start something up like that, man. Always, always. Always take the medical advice. Don't take some random guy's advice off the internet. Are you crazy? I would hate to find out that somebody got hurt that way. I need 5 of you, need 10 of you. I need 5 of you. Wait, what else do we need? Need something else. What was it? Oh, that was it. So for now, I'm just going to toss these in here. And rinse and repeat. Oh, actually, before we do that, hold on. I need some more of this, what are you doing? Stop it. 3, I'll take 3 of these. Put them into the recycler, so that way we can break them down. And then, so yeah, what I'll end up doing is I will try to make another 40 rockets for our next stream of this game. So that way we can pop off 20 of the oxygen and 20 of the plants. So we may unlock a few things in the between times, but I won't build anything that I haven't built already. So I might make a few more teleporters. I might put down some more ore miners machines, but I won't make any rockets that I send off or anything. I did get hurt the way I was in an alley and someone hit me with a bat, woke up and eat the candy. It was just not me. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, no, addiction is horrible stuff, man. But yeah, so I'll, let's see. Yeah, I'll try to make 20 of these up here. Plant rockets and seed spreaders for the next stream. Let's see, what time have I got here? 2:38. Okay. I got about another 15 or so minutes before I got a jet. So yeah, in the end, I'll probably end up making, like I say, about 40 rockets. So let's see if I go... Come on, come on, come on. Well, that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, you know what? Hold on. I have an idea. Go like so. Go like so. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back over here. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can make 10 at a time here from the looks of it. There we go. Well, we got 15 out of the 40. Oh, we're out of those already. Dang it. Alright, put you back in there. Open you up. I said open you up. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Burn through this iridium real quick. Yeah, just like that. Thank you. And so yeah, this is going to be my life here for the next little bit. So in the next episode, I plan on launching off the set of rockets. We'll do another 40 rockets. We'll crater blast this planet in no time. But we'll also start working on making the butterflies and finding more in the world. I think I found as many as I can for the moment. I don't know how many more I can find out in the wild. But there's some that I can't make because they're still locked. Unsadly. Very sad. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I know I need food and water. Thank you for the reminder. So if I go like so, go over here, go like this. Come over here, go... Oh, no. I can make 5, but then I come over here again. I go 1, 2, 3. Like this. Back over here. 2 of you, another 5 of you. That should be another 15 made. So, somebody was telling me that we're expecting autocrafters or something like that to come up in the next update? Why? I don't understand. Where's the benefit for having autocrafters? I mean, I have brain fog, and I find that it's not that hard to do stuff. I mean, yeah, it does tax my memory a little bit, but... Yeah. You know, one thing though that I have to say, you know, if you do make your own CBD brownies and that, just remember it's going to have a very earthy taste to it. It's going to taste like dirt. That's how it works. It's going to taste like dirt. What is hemp? Okay, so think of in the world of cannabis as there's the Ford pickup, the big THC monster, and then there's the Ford Focus, the little tiny car. So hemp is just an extremely low dose of THC in the hemp flower. That's where they get most of the CBD from, is from the flower of the hemp plant. It's higher in CBD, CBGs, and CBHs, if I remember correctly. And aluminum, or no, sucralose, okay. And over here. Yeah, THG, you mean THC. But yeah, tetrahydrocannabinoid. Oh, look at that. And we got ourselves our 40 rockets already, so actually we'll do it over here. I'll go... Whoop. And we'll come upstairs. And we'll put 5 in each. Yeah, you have a 10 IQ. Well, that's technically impossible. If I remember correctly, the average IQ is between 106 to 115, I think, is the average. It doesn't make you special to have a higher IQ. It doesn't. It means you can probably be a bigger dick. I mean, I'm a case in point for that. And I don't mean like the actual size of a dick. I mean like just being overall attitude of an asshole. But yeah, no, I mean... Oh, we're gonna die. Lack of water. That's okay. We got nothing in our inventories anyway that matters, so... There we go. Respawn. Yay! Alright, well, eat some food so we don't die from that here. And there we go. So we now have 40 rockets set up for our next live stream, which we'll drop down those rockets with the plants. So come on over here. Bring you over. No, it's just... So if I get into an argument with somebody, I'm not creative by any means. That's like, I mean, I can't draw to save my own life. To come up with ideas to work around certain things unless it involves like physics and chemistry. Yeah, I'd have a hard time doing it. But if it involves physics and chemistry, then I can figure it out a little quicker than most. That's all. That's about it. And it's not like I really talk about it or anything all that often. Just happened to come up in stream here today that, like, my IQs. But I mean, it's nothing, like, how to explain it? It's not something that it makes you better or worse than the next person. I mean, for example, one of my foster sisters, her greatest education level that she could achieve was grade 8. But she's got the biggest heart on the planet, man. Like, I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was minus 40 degrees outside. She would take her jacket off and share it with you and hug you at the same time, you know, whereas I'd be like, go inside. You know, like, she's just that type of person. She's got this huge heart. SnowRunner, oh man. Actually, this gentleman and I, AO Mike 83, we played SnowRunner for a while. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. We haven't played any. Is there any DLCs for it? Yeah. What is worse than those that think they're smarter than most but actually are below average? Dunning-Kruger. And it really, I mean, personality has got nothing to do with IQ. It just, you know, if I get into arguments or something, I just have a way of making connections that is just quick, right? So, and it can get me into trouble sometimes because they're like, what the hell are you talking about? Because of blah, da, 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 you know, and they just, oh, fuck off, asshole. It's like, I don't mean to come across as being rude or anything, but it's like, to me, it's like, well, no, common sense dictates you wouldn't want to do that, you know, type of thing. You know, instead of going, hey guys, no, that doesn't work because of, you know, because of this, this, and this. I'm like, for me, it's more like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, you can't do that because of blah, da, 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 da. And then, yeah, people look at you and they're like, ugh. Like, for example, getting into an argument with my spouse, you know, it's with a girl or, you know what I mean? Like, whoever I'm with at the time, just all depends, you know. And they'll be like, oh, how can we this and this and this and this? Well, it's like, well, if you think about it, it's because of this, this, and this. You know, just, you know, before you open your mouth, take the time to think about it. That's stuff that I say in not trying to be rude to people, but for me, it's trying to get them to think before they say something. And then later on, I realize, like, oh, yeah, they might not make that connection, right? Like, oops, you know, kind of sounded like a real dick. My bad, didn't mean to do that. My god, we've been streaming for an hour and a half already. This has been amazing. Time has flown by and we got lots of stuff done today. Sweet. What weather do I like? I like 18 degrees Celsius. 18 degrees Celsius, I can go outside, work my butt off. Well, when I was able to do a lot of hard work and wear a t-shirt. I love wearing the t-shirts. You know, I remember those days very well. 18 degrees is perfect. You can work your butt off and not sweat. Anything over 21 and it's like you're putting me into a steam room, just pouring down sweat trying to work. All right, we should have. Yay, we got a silkworm. That's what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for more silkworms. So, well, these are bees. I don't want the bees, so we'll take you. Well, maybe we want bees. I don't know. And we'll just put these in here for now. But we did it, folks. We got ourselves the teleporter going to the uranium, the sand falls, and the waterfalls. Let's go put one in the, do we have enough? 1, 2, 3. 1. And what else was it? Osmium and a super alloy rod. All right, so let's take one of you. Let's go put one in the super alloy so we're not having to do a whole bunch of teleporting down there. So right now we're at a bit of a crossroads until I can start making those super alloy rods, which is at 175 GTI. We're only at 35. Until I can start making these, I'm pretty limited on to how many teleporters I can make. Nice, Snipe. Dishes are done. Nice. Oh, is it? Prosper is? Oh, man. I won't have a chance to play it at all. I will not be able to have a chance to play it. Yeah, nope. And from the moment that Caveman gets here, it's going to be, you know, hangout time with him as much as possible. I know that you know, tomorrow after lunch, he's going to be really excited and really busy playing with his gifts. So, won't get too much of a chance to hang. Well, I can hang out with him, but you know, he's going to be more focused on his toys and that than he is, you know, for hanging out with his dad. So, there won't be any time for him to go out to, you know, keep on working on his bike riding and stuff like that. He's having a hard time with his balance on it, but kind of expected. The little guy's got the same issues with his tendons and that as I do, so it's going to take him a little bit longer to learn how to ride a bike than most. But he'll get it. Oh no, I ran out of... Okay, so this is super alloy. Dang it. Alright, let's go back. I hope I have enough crystals. If not, I think I know of a cave that will have some more crystals in it. I think. Oh, you betcha, bud. For sure, man. For sure. Always do. Always do. Let's see. Probably at where he does his daycare stuff right now. So no, unfortunately, they are a zero YouTube policy over there. Which he really hates. He wants to be like Dad. He's like, oh yeah, I want to make video games. I want to play video games. I want to. It's like, dude, you're 7 years old now. You know, you got plenty of time for that. Right now, I'm more interested in getting him into like Cub Scouts and getting him outdoors more and socializing with more and more peeps. All right, so I need 5 pulsar crystals. How many we got left? Ah, woo, phew. Alright, I need 4 super alloys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bump up in order. Alright, I'll put another one over here. No, I want you. And there we go. I got the power. He's back in business. Let's go take a look and see what we've got left remaining over here. 0.55%. Ooh, it's going to take a while for us to unlock the fish stage. But in the next episode, I think we're going to worry about more of our oxygen and our biomass. It doesn't look like we are that far away from unlocking the tier 3 tree spreader, which is weird. We're probably going to get the tier 3 before we even get the tier 2, which is kind of weird. I mean, tier 1 even. We haven't even unlocked tier 1. This one. Haven't even unlocked it yet. So we'll probably end up getting tier 3 before we get this unlocked, and then we'll really go to town on making the trees and stuff. Oh, what's this? An outdoor farm. Oh, I want an outdoor farm. Is that? Hold on. That's a beehive here. Is that a beehive there? That'll be interesting. And display box. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a huge round of emojis to Mr. Snipe for coming in with a $100 donation. Members to the channel, you know which emojis to use. Thank you so very much. Spiderette, you are amazing, right on top of it. As always, you are fantastic. Thank you so much there, Snipe. I will definitely pass that forward to the caveman to let him say, hey, what do you want for the next weekend that I get him? I'll take him out to dinner for sure. Definitively. Thank you, Snipe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome, amazing, a gentleman and a scholar. And you definitely know that I will spend it on the little guy. I will not use it for me. It will go to the little guy. Yeah, I'll probably take him out to dinner. And let's see. See what else he wants to do with it afterwards. Because I know what he's going to say. He's like, Dad, we're going for barbecue. He loves his brisket. Like, he doesn't like spicy. He doesn't like the Cajun style. I'm guessing he's a big Texan style fan. He likes the salt, pepper, and garlic style briskets. Oh yeah, definitely. Reach out to me anytime on Steam. Like I said, you know, the message will pop up on Steam for me, and when I'm at the computer, I can see it. Or even in the Discord. If you don't have my Discord there, Snipe, I've started up a new one. It's called the Avalon. 1 second here. I'll do a Discord. Why is my... There we go. Anyway, so yeah, what pops up on that, that'll be the Discord. link, and if you're not a part of that, definitely, and reach out to me in direct messages or anything along those lines, man. Great community over here. Huge group of awesome gamers who love helping each other out. We tease each other quite a bit. Really, you know, there's very few topics that are not allowed in there. You know, basically, you know, we all know it's not a family Discord. It is an adult Discord for gamers. So, you know, if you're having a hard time with something, you know, life's got you down and all that, we're all there. You know, we help, you know, give it our advice the best that we can and help pick people up, you know. Depression in this day and age runs rampant through all ages, so we're there to help pick everybody up. So that is awesome. Thanks, bud. So yeah, yeah, Bud's right on top of it. Yeah, so definitely, man. Yeah, for sure. Let's see, is there anything else I can do here for another 5 or 2 to 3 minutes before we gotta go? Yes, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to take a look and see here. We have 30 going for now. I kind of want to get 100 of everything if I can, but I don't know with these other, like, we're really going to be limited on how many we can do for this one here, because it takes lerma seeds, right? So plant multiplier by 1,000. I'm not sure how many we have. We might only be able to do like 20 to 25 maybe. Let's go over here and take a look at our lerma seeds. No, that's my regular room. Here we go, plant room, lerma. Yeah, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, we're only at 25 seeds here that we could turn into rockets. So that kind of sucks. So we'll probably do like 25 of these, and then we'll probably do about, I'm guessing, what was the other one? Was there anything in that one? Plants that I need for that one? We'll find out. Speaking of Xbox, yeah. Oh yeah, there's a bit of headbutting going on about that there, Jack. Oh yeah, I was wanting to go get the X had an issue. So we are still in negotiations for getting him a station. Or sorry, a console. So we're still in negotiations for that. But yeah, definitely that's still held to the side for him for Christmas for that. So yeah, not so happy that I'm getting such pushback from the other side of things on that. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, it doesn't look like we are soft locked out of doing as much oxygen as we can. It's the plants that we're getting soft locked out of because we cannot create the lerma seeds. We can only find them. So we'll probably only launch off about 25 of those. But in the end, you know, by the time this game comes out to full release, I'm hoping that we have over 100 of everything else out there. Another 100 of these rockets, so that way we can really watch our numbers fly. Food levels low? No worries. That's not a big deal. And we'll end up putting in some more of those heaters and drills and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that the next update will bring us even higher value machinery in that, so I really don't want to go all ham. Hold on, let me do this. Forgot we have this. Sandfalls. To help with the plants and such. Cool. Good to know, Spanx. Good to know. So yeah, like for now, until the next update comes around, I really don't want to put down too many drills and heaters because I'm afraid that we're going to get higher level ones, and I don't want to have to dismantle all this, go back to my base because they're, you know, they don't have shared materials and whatnot, and then come back and build some T4s or T5s, whatever the new ones might be. So we'll just hold off on doing that. But for every one of these heaters and drills that I put down, you imagine that with those multipliers of 1,000%, you start getting 100 of them going down here, plus another 100 rockets at 1,000%. We should be watching our terraforming index just fly. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Once again, this game is in early access, so expect things to change and that. So who knows, the next update might even kill the save. We don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking that's where I'm going to have to end things here for today. Thank you one and all for being here. Once again, a huge shout out to Snipe. Thank you so very much for that, man. Definitely made my day. It's going to definitely make Captain Caveman day when he finds out. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be like, Dad, next weekend or the next time I'm down, we're gonna go out and get some barbecue. Okay, bud, that's what you want. But yeah, you guys are always awesome, always amazing. Thank you so much for being here, no matter where you are in the world today. I hope you have yourself a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, good night. Thank you to all these awesome and amazing channel members: Eva, Shane, Indigo, William, Karsten, Spider, Little Mac, Devin, Annie64, Sam, Jack, Bob, and Lean. Thank you so very much for being members to the channel. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So thank you guys for taking the time to kick back, relax, unwind with me. I hope you, your friends, your families have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Later. Peace out, y'all.